Welcome to Kiducation TV, created by fresh teachers.
For fresh kids. Meow, 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 meow.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you love music? I know you do. Everyone has that one tune that makes them dance. I'm a piano, right? Now, let me ask you something else. Ever heard someone sing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do? And you were like, what language is that? You're not alone. Today, you'll find out. And trust me, it's not Spanish or Chinese. Well, stick around because by the end of this lesson, you'll be singing it too, with full understanding. Ready? Let's go. But first things first, open Scratch and create a new project. Once your project loads, you'll see the default cat sprite standing proudly in the middle of the stage. Let's be honest, we don't need the cat for this project, unless it's going to sing along.
Meow, 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 meow.
So go ahead and delete the cat sprite. Just right-click on it and hit delete. Now we need to add our piano. Head down to the sprite area and click the icon to choose a sprite from the library. Here's a tip. Don't search for piano. Instead, type in keyboard. Seen it? Cool. Tap on it and boom, it appears on the stage. You're now halfway to building your digital concert. If you don't like the look of the built-in keyboard, you can upload your own sprite image. Get creative if you feel like it. Now, to make the game more exciting and visually fun, let's add a backdrop. Click on the Backdrop tab at the bottom right corner, and it will open the Backdrop library. Pick something musical, maybe a concert hall, a stage, or even a disco floor. Just make sure it makes sense. Please, I beg you, don't choose a bush. Wait a minute. Why on earth would someone play piano in a bush?
Meow, 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 meow.
Ah. Oh, my ribs. All right, now that our stage is set, let's get into some musical learning. Now, let's talk sound. Click on the Sounds tab. If you don't have your own recordings, Scratch has some built-in electric piano sounds that are just perfect for this game. Search for these sounds in the Scratch Sound library. First, C electric piano. Second, D electric piano. Third, E electric piano. Fourth, F electric piano. Fifth, G electric piano. Sixth, A electric piano. Seventh, B electric piano. Eighth, C2 electric piano. Wait, hold on. C2? Why is that last one different? Ah, great question. But before we explain that, let's back up a bit. You heard me say do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do, right? That's 8 notes, which brings us to a new musical word, octave. Now wait a minute. What does octave even mean? It comes from the word octo, which means 8. Ever seen a shape called an octagon, like a stop sign? It has 8 sides. Do you know why this sea creature is called an octopus? You guessed it, because it has 8 legs. So in music, the octave is a group of 8 notes. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. It starts with do and ends with another do. But listen closely. They don't sound the same. The first do is a low pitch, and the last do is higher. As you go up the octave, the pitch gets higher, like climbing a staircase. Isn't that cool? All music is built on this idea of the octave, and today you're building your own. And in our case, it goes like this: do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, and back to do. But something strange here. We have two do's, but the computer keyboard only has one letter D. Oh no! Oh my goodness! What are we going to do? Don't panic. We've got a trick for that. In music, on a real piano, the C key is always just to the left of the two black keys. If you count 8 notes forward from a C key, you'll land on another C, one octave higher. So how do we solve this in Scratch? Here's how. We're going to use these 8 computer keys to play the 8 notes: D, R, M, F, S, L, T, C. Now wait, what's that C doing at the end? Well, since the computer keyboard only has one D, we can't use D again for the high do. So we'll use the letter C to represent the second do, the high one. Let me break it down for you. D equals do, low. R equals re. M equals mi. F equals fa. S equals so. L equals la. T equals ti. C equals do, high. C is now our high note, and in Scratch, we'll match it to the sound C2 electric piano. Now all the built-in sounds line up like this: D electric piano for key D, E electric piano for R, re, F electric piano for M, mi, G electric piano for F, fa, A electric piano for S, so, B electric piano for L, la, C electric piano for T, T, C2 electric piano for C, high do. Pretty clever, right? All right, my coding champion, now let's build the code. Start by dragging and dropping the When Green Flag Clicked block from the Events category. This tells Scratch to start when the green flag is clicked. It's like pressing the on switch. Think of it as switching on a machine. Without this, nothing happens. Next, go to the Sound category and drag Set Volume to 100%. Place it below the green flag block. Now, 100% is full volume, but if that's too loud, especially for shared spaces like class, you can reduce it to 50% or even lower. Just click on the number and change it. Now comes the fun part. Let's make the D key play the do note. Let's start with the first note, D, which we are using for do. From the Events category, drag the block that says When Space Key Pressed. Now change the word space to the letter D using the drop-down menu. So now this block is saying, when the D key is pressed, do the following. Okay, what should it do? First, go to the Sound category and drag the Start Sound block. Place it directly under the D key block. Now, click the drop-down in the Sound block and choose the sound you want to play. In our case, we'll choose E Elec Piano from Scratch's sound library. Great! When we press D, it now plays the note do. But wait, let's add some visual feedback too. Go to the Looks category and grab the block called Switched costume to. Put it right under the start sound block. Choose the costume that makes the piano look like it's been pressed, usually the one with sound waves or lines above the keys. This helps the player see which key is being pressed. Now, test it. Go on, press the D key on your keyboard. Cool, right? It makes the sound and the piano flashes a new look. But hold on, there's one small problem. The piano stays stuck in that pressed look forever. It doesn't bounce back to the normal keyboard like it should. Guess what we forgot? We need to tell the computer, hey, just show that second costume for a moment, then switch it back. So now, drag the block called Wait 1 second from the Control category and drop it right below the Switch costume block. You can change the number to 2 seconds if you want the note to hang on a little longer. Then, from the Looks category again, drag another Switch costume block and place it under the Wait block. Now, choose the original keyboard costume, usually named something like Keyboard-A. This is the normal state of the piano, before anything is pressed. Boom! We're done with one key. Let's quickly recap what our code says. When the D key is pressed, play E-Elec piano, show a new costume, wait for 2 seconds, switch back to the normal costume. You've got one note working. Now, how about the other keys like re, mi, fa, and so on? Here comes the coding ninja tip. Right-click on the top of your code stack and choose Duplicate. This will copy the whole blockchain. All right, before we move on, I've got a very useful tip that will save you time and help you avoid a few head-scratching moments. Be careful. If you right-click somewhere in the middle, Scratch will only copy from that block downwards. The top blocks will be left out, and your duplicated code won't work properly. Let me say that again. If you want to copy everything, always right-click at the very top of the stack. That way, you'll grab the whole chunk top to bottom. And here's something else that behaves the same way: dragging blocks. Let's say you want to move your entire code stack to another place. If you click and drag from the top block, the whole group moves nicely together. But if you drag from a block in the middle, guess what? The block you clicked on and every block below it will move with you, but the ones above it will stay behind, like they didn't get the memo. So be careful where you click. Think of the top block like the handle of a suitcase. If you grab the handle, the whole suitcase comes with you. If you grab a sock sticking out of the middle, well, you might just pull out the sock and leave the rest of the suitcase behind. Always click the top to copy or move a full code block. Got it? Cool. Now, go ahead and change each duplicate. The D key should play Do, and the sound will be C-Elec piano. The R key will play Re and use the D-Elec piano sound. The M key is for Mi and should play the E-Elec piano sound. The F key plays Fa and goes with the F-Elec piano. The L key plays La and goes with the A-Elec piano. The T key is for T and plays the B-Elec piano. And finally, the C key is for the high Do, which should use the C2-Elec piano. So remember, D starts at C and the rest follow the musical scale in order. And remember, each time you duplicate a block, update the key being pressed, the sound it plays, and the costume it switches to. You're now building a fully playable Scratch piano. Great job! And just like that, doom, 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 you've built a working piano using Scratch. Each key plays a note. The sprite reacts with visual feedback. You understand what an octave is, how pitch works, and why there are two do's. From music theory to real code, you've done it all. Now go ahead, press those keys and play a little tune. Try it slow, try it fast, try it up, try it down. It's your piano. Make it sing. Congratulations! You just made your very own Scratch-powered piano. You learned how to use event blocks to detect key presses, use sound blocks to play notes, use looks blocks for costume changes, use control blocks for timing, and how to duplicate and manage blocks like a pro. And just like that, you've built a working piano using Scratch. Give yourself a high five. You're not just a programmer now, you're a musician. Now, go play a song, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next Bobby Wine.
Thanks for watching Kiducation TV.
See you next time. Bye.